hope you are having a wonderful start to your weekend. I am super excited today for two reasons. First of all, we leave for Disney World on Monday, and my kids have absolutely no idea we're going, so I can't wait to surprise them with the news tomorrow morning. Also, I have a new special resource to share with you today, and that is the weekly real world writing book from Evan-Moor. This solves the problem that I have with most writing programs that we use in our classrooms, and that is that we are teaching our students basically three types of writing: fiction stories, nonfiction research, and persuasive essays. And those three are important to learn, but they are not things that most of us as adults are writing in our daily lives. This book digs into different types of writing that you actually would use on a daily basis, like letters, emails, journal entries, product reviews, things that as adults we are doing constantly that I've never felt like a writing program that I used really introduced my students to. So that's why I really love this resource. I want to take you through a lesson so that you can see, and there are 24 different lessons all structured the same way. So they all start out with a page for the teacher that gives you a lesson overview. It tells you how to introduce it, how to look at the model and analyze it, then what to do during the writing time, and there are even extension activities at the end. So one of my favorite things is that every type of writing has a model with it, which I always like to have for my students. So I usually end up writing it myself, or if I've done that type of writing the previous year, I will hold on to one of my students' writing that was a really good example to show them. But you don't even have to worry about that with this book, because every single one has a good sample to share with your students and to analyze and talk about what this writer did well, so your students can do that in their own writing. And then for each one, there is a graphic organizer or an organization sheet for your students to put their ideas down. I always like to start with that with any writing project, just to give the students an opportunity to brainstorm, get their ideas down on paper before they turn it into their actual writing piece. Then there are two different tasks for each one. So this one is an email, and they're calling it an awkward email because it's one of those emails that you get that you really don't know how to reply to it. So they're teaching the students some strategies for doing that. So this one says, pretend you're visiting your cousin who wants you to go rock climbing, but you don't like high places. Write an email to your cousin about your thoughts, so explaining why you don't really want to go rock climbing. And then there's also a second option. So you could either give your students one of these that they have to do, or you could give them a choice between the two. The second one is defend a friend. Pretend that a classmate made fun of a younger student. Write an email to that classmate explaining what you think about that. So again, one of those awkward situations where you know you should speak up, but putting it into words in an email can be challenging. You could even have the students do both of them and give them one that they're doing during whole class time and then one that they're doing during a writing center. So there are lots of different ways that you can use the different activities that come with each lesson. And then there's also a rubric included, and the rubric goes through each of the different areas of writing, and the students can check off whether or not they did those things in their writing. So this book really has everything you could possibly need to teach these lessons, and everything is spelled out and laid out for you. The weekly real world writing resource book is available for grades 1 and 2, and then 3 and 4, and 5 and 6. The example I just showed you is from the 3rd and 4th grade book. It's available right now as an ebook, but it will be coming out in print in January. So if you prefer to have the hard copy version of it, just wait until then and you can order it. You can get to the Evan-Moor website to check it out and find out more through my link in bio. Click over and take a look. And I hope you love this resource as much as I do. Have a wonderful rest of your weekend. Bye, everyone.